So in this video, we're going to go over basically kind of a tutorial of using um, keypads by manipulating variables in a few different ways. So what I'm going to do, I already did, is I went into custom pages and just real quickly I threw together a keypad. So basically we'll have our numbers, we'll have delete, which is clear one back, clear all, which would clear the whole thing, enter. This here will be kind of the visible screen for the number being entered. So first thing I'm going to do is come in and add a variable. Let's just call this, well, I can use one that's already there, but I'll just add one. And so we'll call this keypad. Close it out. And basically what I'm going to do is each time for each of these numbers, I will go in and add a macro to append variable. Oops. So we want append variable, which is basically adding to a variable, system variable, and keypad, and we'll use one. And basically I'm just going to go through and do the same for each one of these. Come through. Append variable, system, keypad, 2. And I may just go back in here, edit this video to get rid of this part of it, but I'm just going to go through and do each one of them right now. Okay, so now I am going to do the clear basically, not clear one character. So I come in and same setup, except now I am going to remove character from the right. Because as we add them, they will add on here and then we will move backwards. Keypad. And the number of characters is just going to be one at a time. And then I'm going to come into clear all, and basically here I'm going to simply come in and set the variable to nothing. I'll just leave it blank. Now I'll basically clear everything out. And then enter. And this is a little different here. So in this case, what I'm going to do here is do the velocity send command. And in this case, I'm going to use a TV, but obviously in most cases you would use some sort of DSP or something along that type of line. But I have a simulated or an emulated connection to a display, and I'll just use that one. So we'll say this device. And now I'm going to send it a command. So in this case, let's just do send. That would be my command. And then I'm going to put a %v, which is the variable. And so in this case, we're going to send this command with this variable that we're creating over here, which will be a phone number basically. So we say the variable device here is the system, and then it's going to be keypad. So basically whatever keypad is what we're going to send. So we'll do send keypad number. I don't need a second or third variable. I'm just going to add a line ending, and let's just say it's a carriage return. It's required. And so basically now I've created out a keypad. So let's just kind of test it out and see. Oh, I forgot one thing. We need to see it. So in this case now, we're going to set, I just set these already to kind of fill, set the variable visible is going to be keypad here instead of any kind of static value. That'll be there. Now I just need to go back in to my setup so we can see it. So now go to user interface, and I need to see this screen. Add it to my home page, save that. So now when I come here and launch, let's see that it works. So home screen, there's our keypad. So now as I dial, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't want 6, so let me delete 6. I didn't want any of those numbers, so let me delete them out. And now let's say I want to send this, or clear it all. I can clear the whole thing. So now we see it goes back to it. So now if we wanted to send this, like I mentioned, that would be my number. I will click send, and over here, this is my emulated TV, basically. This is a TCP connection, and I have sent the send with the number, and this 0D at the end is the carriage return. So let me just move this out of the way again. I'll clear that, enter some numbers, hit send. Again, we have the send command, numbers, carriage return. So this is basically how you would make a keypad for maybe dialing, or there's other things you can do for it.